So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Rodrigo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And he's forced to go back. Chouameni. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Great ball, and he's in here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. The most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's found a way past. That pass isn't the best. And it's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rodrigo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
That was travelling. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Valverde. He expected better, and so did he.
That's good play from him.
15 minutes till half-time. It's a nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodrigo. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
He'll fancy himself in here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's trying a shot. Now it's Rodrigo. Gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. That's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. That's very neat. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rodrigo getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. It's not Pogba. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Rodrigo. Chance! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Chouameni. Chooses to go back. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior is looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a searching pass. And the shots! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 30.
Tries to play
el
it through.
dorsal 6.
Played
Se
through
va
for the
a
wide
producir un
man.
cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's headed upfield. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Mbappe has found the net here, of course.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He has found the way through. Mbappe. Nice control. Just eases him off the ball.
Minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Well read. And the danger is averted. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital.
Rodrigo.
Valverde.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga.
Oh, looks a smashing ball.
Bellingham. Tchouameni. It's Bellingham.
Threads one in.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That was very necessary. Valverde does well to get it back. Driving forward, and the counter is on.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Camavinga.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Valverde.
No, that was never going to make it. Tchouameni.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Tchouameni. He's it back. Can he spark a counter here?
He's got away. Well read.
And the danger is averted.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
They can break here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde.
Bellingham. Tries to pass it. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That is good.
Super running shot, and it's been given away.
Nicely weighted ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
And he's had it nicked away.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down. They've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe! He's a sharp little ball here, and there's his chance to lead the counter, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's superb. Valverde. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely, now then. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Hay que salir a ganar.
Madrid get the second half going. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Belly. Rodrigo looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Somewhat off target. Played into space. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores.
Chouameni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni has not got that quite right. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's been slipped through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Might be danger here. Wood takes a shot! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So, time for
El
changes
dorsal
on
10.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 5.
Madrid
El
go
dorsal
into the
8.
lead.
Yeah,
Serán
all their effort
sustituidos
pays
por
off in the end.
el
It just
dorsal
took that
21.
extra bit of dynamism
El dorsal
to get them
9.
the goal they
El
craved.
dorsal 6. El dorsal
Keep
19.
calm and
Se
carry
va a
on.
realizar
That's
un
the
cambio
tool
de
in a
jugadores.
nutshell now.
Now it's Endrick. Endrick touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, that's a key interception. Howson. And it's Alaba. And it's Diaz. Alaba. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Endrick. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Brahim Diaz. That's a good run down the left. Camavinga. I think we're just about done here. Ceballos stood his ground strongly. Vinicius Junior given the lift with his goal. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. No foul, says the referee. And he's let fly. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.